Well, Mary has fibromyalgia. And with that chronic pain condition, a lot of her muscles are very short and very tight. And what that ultimately does is crowd the joint space, and then when the joint space rubs together, it causes a lot of pain. And so it also leads to osteoarthritis on top of that as well. So the objective here with Mary, because what is happening currently with Mary is she has some back pain and some hip pain. And the idea is to drop her deep so that we can start lengthening her muscles a little bit. We put some weights on her legs, they're 3-pound weights. And so we have a little bit of a dichotomy here. We have her floating, but we also have her lengthening and strengthening as she works through the motion in the water. So we're going through a variety of hip movements here that will help encourage length in the muscle, length in the hip muscles as well as the back muscles, and also encourage her core to go strong, because sitting on the noodle and not having anything to put your feet on causes you to have stability in the core to make that happen. So, and again, with using the arm weights with it also creates a more diverse actions in the muscle that help them work together to make this motion happen. So first we would spend some time warming up, and that's what Mary is doing right now. She's just getting her heart rate up a little bit, getting the muscles real happy, getting them nice and long, and then from there we're going to go to more specific exercises that will help her develop strength and stability in those joints so that the joint space won't be crowded, and therefore we won't have the potential for osteoarthritis as well. So I'm going to bring the bottom up for Mary, and we're going to work with a standard, instead of the floaty weight, we're going to work with a standard 3-pound weight. And what this will help do is help her stretch, and again, the goal is to stretch back and hip. So Mary's going to stand in the water, and she's going to just lift up her chest, drop her shoulders down, and then she's going to bend to the side. And just get that outer hip stretch, and then bring it back nice and easy, just like that, Mary. Perfect. Over and hold it, and then back. Now stand nice and tall, and she's going to bring that weight right around, and she's going to turn, and then bring it right back. And again, Mary, turn it, and back. Keeping her feet on the floor, and also keeping those heavy weights on her legs. Turn and hold. And again, turn it and hold it. Now, Mary, if you would just stand tall and take that right leg and drop it back so we can really get that outer hip and trochanter. Bend to the side. Bend over and then back. Nice and easy. And 2 and hold it and back. When you have chronic pain, opening up the joint and lengthening the muscle is huge to your ability to carry out your daily life. And the pool is excellent for this. One more time.
If I did this on land, I wouldn't be able to, I'd have to recover. When I walk out of the pool, I'm out of pain.
3, 4, one more, and 5. So whenever you have back pain or back stiffness and tightness, then you need to start working the core muscles to get them strong. So, okay, walk those feet out a little bit, Mary. And now bring those weights down right in front of you. Push it down, just like that. And up. And 2, and up. 3, up. 4, and 5. Now, Mary, let's do this exercise. Push down and lift that straight leg up. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Okay, switch legs. Same thing. Pull that belly button right in against your spine. There you go. Straight leg comes up here. 2. Good job. And 3. Okay, after we do a couple of sets of that exercise, Mary then starts walking on the treadmill with those weights on. Now, if you can imagine, with she has to control the weights, she has to control herself. So Mary, face me first. So we're just gonna walk on the treadmill, nice and easy, at about 1.5 miles an hour is usually what Mary does. And the idea here is to control those weights and to control her core while she's walking. Okay. There you go. And stand as tall as you can. And we would do this probably for 2 minutes. Just to kind of get that stretch and strength, stretch the hip flexors, cause the core to make you balance and hang on here. We can also add some jets to it, which will help. Mary has to stabilize herself a little bit more as the jets come on. Now she's walking against the resistance of the water as well. And then after we do this for a couple of minutes, I'm going to slow Mary down and slow the jets down.
Walk on the side.
Yep, and I'm going to have Mary turn on her side. Because some of the weakness that she has is on the outer hip, what we have been doing that's been very helpful is having her side step on the treadmill. And this has worked very nicely to help her strengthen and stabilize those outer hips. And with a condition like fibromyalgia, the stronger the muscles are, the more stable the joints are, the less pain you're going to get. And it's a hard place to get to because it takes a lot of work to get yourself this strong. But if you can endure, your life is so much freer. And when we first started this, when she was facing with the left side facing, she was a lot slower because that was the most affected side. But now she's up at 1.5, 1.6 with both sides now. Because of the strength we've gotten from just doing this very simple, easy exercise. And what we'll do next is show them how you cool down at the end. We're going to get the noodle, put it around your back so your legs are out in front of you. And we're going to drop the bottom down. And we're going to take it to 6 feet. And what that does is let her legs hang straight down, which will open up her spine a little bit, which is great, and her hips. And sometimes I let folks hang for a minute or two, and then we go into some core strengthening. So she brings her knees up, so up. Now let your legs hang down, Mary. Hang. Just stay there a second. Good. Now bring the legs up, knees up, and push down. And this is a great core exercise to start with, for sure. Up and down. Up and down. Now do a few of the straight leg raises. This is
I was afraid you were going to have to.
I know, but these are so hard, but Mary is excellent after all this time. Now push them down there. Push.
I couldn't do that.
There's no way.
Most of what I'm doing, I couldn't do.
Okay, open and close your legs so she can get a shot of that. Out and in. Good job. Yeah, swinging the legs side to side really does open up that whole outer hip, and she has to stabilize herself so she doesn't lose it, especially with weights on. But that has made a huge difference. I mean, her back pain is amazingly better. And her overall endurance has improved. And when pain wears you out, so exhaustion, physical and emotional exhaustion, come on. And when you don't have pain, you're just so much better.